Hello everyone, my name is Zainab. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk with my friend Chisa. She's elementary school teacher. Okay, let's get started.
Hello, my name is Chisa. I have been working at elementary school for more than 10 years. Now I teach the student of third grade.
9 years old students.
Yes.
Right. And do you work at a public school or private school?
I work at public school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been to the same school for this over 10 years?
No, now is third school. First, I work for 3 years, and after that, next school I work for 6 years.
Okay. I
And
think you like the second one.
yeah.
Okay. Good. Is it a big school or small school?
Not big.
Not very big.
And now I work is the most big of my teacher's life.
In these 10 years, over 10 years, this is the biggest school.
Yes.
And maybe a bit challenging. Right. Good. One difference between Japan education system and my country's education system is in my country, teachers work for central government, right? But in Japan, teachers work for city hall of each city. There is no kind of national system for that. And my next question is about your working days. How many days do you work? How many weeks do you work? How many hours per day?
Oh.
I have a lot of questions.
From Monday to Friday, I have to work. We should work from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. But I before 8:30 I should go to school because I have to prepare the class, and I want to see when my students come to school.
Right. You said 8:30 is the school time,
Yeah.
but you usually go before.
Yes.
It means maybe 8 or 7:30.
When I want to early, I go at 7:30.
Right.
Yeah, but I usually go to school around 7:40.
Okay, 7:40, you go there. And what about going back time? You said 5, but I'm sure it takes more.
No, I can't go back home at 5.
Okay.
Of course.
Of course, Japanese
Yeah.
system. In Japan, they say something on paper contract. They say, for example, from 10 to 5, but actually it doesn't mean that. And usually it's much before and much after, especially about school. I know about elementary schools especially, right?
Recently, I go back home at 7 p.m. But it's earlier than before.
It means in your last school you used to go after 7.
Yeah.
Okay, you left home at 7 and you came back 7 every day, 5 days per week.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Saturday and Sunday? Are they your day off totally and you don't have anything to do about your school?
No. I don't want to do something for work, but I have to do something.
Right, to prepare something.
Yes.
What kind of materials do you prepare for school? At home, I mean.
I usually do prepare the class. I make handout, or I think about how to teach the subject.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, 5 days and almost 2 days you have something to do. They are not real days off.
Yeah.
How many days off or holidays do you have per year?
Per year, we can take 20 days off.
Per year?
Yeah, but we can't. But we can take special holiday.
Okay, special holidays.
Yeah.
Right, like New Year's.
Yeah,
like
yes.
Golden Week.
Yeah, school is closed.
Right.
Everyone can't go to school.
Okay, it's a national holiday or something.
Yeah.
As a whole, how long is your vacation? How many days do you have?
Yeah, it depends on the year.
Right.
I have been able to take 10 days off.
Okay, now I know that. Thank you. But I think you have to prepare something even in your holidays, right?
Holiday?
During your holidays, do you have something to do about your school?
Yeah. Yes.
To be a teacher is very difficult.
I don't want to do it, but I'm worry about if I don't do anything, so I do it.
Thank you. And maybe I've heard, it's very famous in the world. I don't know if it is true or not. They say Japanese teachers' payment is the highest in the world and they are very wealthy. What do you think about that?
I think maybe I can get, but my work is too hard.
Can you buy a house with your income?
Buy house? My house?
Buy a house.
I want to buy someday. Someday.
So it's possible with your income.
Yeah.
Because I think in Japan, buying a house is kind of installment. You have to pay every month.
Yeah.
Not at once. So it's possible to pay. And how long does it take to pay for a house? 20 years?
Maybe more than 20 years.
30, 40?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe 35 and so.
Right. To pay for what kind of house? One person's house or family house?
Family house.
Family house, okay. More than 30, 35 years. Okay, what about car? Do you have a car?
No, I don't have car because I don't need it in Kyoto.
Right.
Yeah, but other prefecture, if I go, I have to buy it. For example, Shiga, my friends, there are many friends in Shiga, but all friends have own cars.
Right, because there is no enough public transportation.
Yeah.
Right. And maybe most of their income goes for gasoline and parking.
Yeah.
Right. And now I have another question. Some cities in my country, some cities are urban and very developed, and you have one income for your teaching, but some cities are less developed. And if you go and teach there, your income will be a bit higher. Is it the same in Japan? For example, some cities, they don't have public transportation and they are a bit remote cities or villages. Do they receive different incomes?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Okay. They have a little bit different. Do you wish to move to some other cities from Kyoto?
No.
Kyoto is
Kyoto is good because I have lived in Kyoto since I was born.
Right.
So I like Kyoto.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. Now, my second category of questions are about students and their studies. You teach at elementary school, and in the world they say that, especially in my country, they say elementary school students don't have subjects. They just study social manners and politeness, or I don't know, mostly it's non-test, non-serious classes. But I want to know, what subjects do they have?
They study Japanese, math, social studies, science, music, arts and craft, and
Sorry, what was the last one?
arts and craft,
Art and
Yeah.
craft.
and home economics.
Wow.
And I don't know how to say in English, 道徳 mind. But know how to say.
No problem. Okay.
And recently, they study English.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't have it before.
Yes,
Okay. Would you explain about craft and art?
arts and craft.
Art and craft.
What do they?
Study. Yes. What they do in the class. What they learn and do.
Yeah, actually, I don't like arts and craft, so it's difficult.
Teacher doesn't like it.
Yeah, but they draw the pictures or they make something difficult.
I think children at school, elementary school, get to know about kitchen stuff too. Like kitchen stuff. Like, for example, gas stove, different dishes. Do you have that? How to cook, how to wash the dishes.
Cooking. They study in home economics.
Home economics. Okay.
They study cooking and sewing.
Right. What do they cook, or what do you teach them?
Almost all subjects they have textbook.
Right.
So we teach by using textbook, and for example, home economics. When they study cooking, the students make dishes.
Wow. Elementary school students, they make dishes.
Yeah.
Very simple dishes, maybe.
Miso soup and salad.
Right. And they work with sewing machine too.
Sewing machine they use.
And laundry machine?
Laundry machine they don't use, but they can they try to washing to by using 洗濯板. Do you know? Board, washing board.
Okay, yeah, it's very old system.
Yeah.
Wow, بهشون یاد میدن با دست چنگ بزنن. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What else they learn in home economy? And they have tests of home economy.
It depends on the school.
And one teacher teaches every subject at elementary school, like economy, home economy, mathematics.
It depends on school or grades. So first grade and second grade, one teacher teach all subjects, or maybe all school.
Okay.
But over third grade, some teachers teach
different subjects.
Yes.
Right.
art and craft, home economics, music,
Okay.
PE.
Yes, sport. I wanted to
yeah.
talk about PE. PE is very serious in Japan.
Yeah.
Very serious.
Serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my country, it's not serious at all, and usually schools skip, or children just play around.
Yeah.
But in Japan, it's so serious. In winter, cold winters, or in hot summers, they have to exercise.
Yes.
They are
But students like PE.
right.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Maybe I think PE is the best subject they like.
Okay.
Yeah.
The most loved subject.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Right.
They like sports and exercise.
What sports are more common in Japanese elementary schools?
But I say sports, but it's different from sports.
Okay.
Like
Not professional
yeah.
sports.
Like baseball, basketball, and running.
They have cheerleaders too.
Yeah,
schools
dance.
Have cheerleaders.
Yeah, dance and gymnastic.
Right.
体操なんて言うんだろう。
体操。ラジオ体操。
Yeah, but iron bar or
bar fix.
Bar fix.
Yeah, we say bar fix. Right. Kind of physical improvement, strength and exercises.
Yeah.
Not specific ones.
Yeah.
Right. I know. We have that too. I saw during exercise classes, PE classes, they have several teachers, not just one. They have one main teacher and assistant.
But it depends on school. But I think it is good because only one teacher can't watch all students.
Right.
So,
Watch out all
yeah.
of them. It's sometimes even dangerous.
Yes.
In exercise classes. Right. And now I remembered one important question. Homeroom teacher. Homeroom teacher is very, very important concept and I'm very excited to know more about it. When my son was at a high school and junior high, he talked about homeroom teacher, but I want to know more in detail. What is homeroom teacher?
Homeroom teacher. Elementary school. We spend all time with my student.
Right.
It is homeroom teacher. Same meaning.
You mean that when you spend the whole time with your student, you don't need another teacher, and you are homeroom teacher yourself.
Yeah.
When you teach all the subjects and all classes with same students, you don't need homeroom teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
Junior high school and high school has homeroom teacher.
Right. What does this homeroom teacher do?
Homeroom teacher. I think
it's difficult.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry to ask.
They teach out of the subject. They teach something out of the subject.
What, for example?
For example, when my students fight to friends,
bullying, or personal issues.
Yes. Yeah.
Homeroom teachers are involved with personal issues of students, and they know about family. My impression is, my understanding is, homeroom teacher is a connection between school and parents. They connect.
Yes. And we talk about its issues, and we solve
try to solve their problems.
Yes.
I need to explain it in Persian. نقش هومروم تیچر توی ایران خیلی خیلی خالیه. به خاطر چی میگم؟ بچه‌ها یه سری مشکلات تو مدرسه دارن. این هومروم تیچر کاملا با بچه‌ها در ارتباطه و با خانواده‌هاشون هم در ارتباطه. یعنی با معلم بچه‌ها در ارتباطه، با خانواده در ارتباطه، با مدرسه در ارتباطه و میدونه این بچه زندگیش چطوره. مثلا اگر مشکلی براش پیش میاد، کسی اذیتش میکنه یا مثلا رفیقی داره خارج از مدرسه، هر اتفاقی براش میفته هومروم تیچر باید در جریان باشه. این یه بخشی از مسئولیتشه که خیلی خوبه. بخش دوم مسئولیتش که من خیلی دوست دارم اینه، مثلا بچه‌ها میخوان دانشگاه شرکت کنن یا مثلا میخوان برن یه مدرسه دیگه، یه امتحان مهم دارن، یه وظیفه مهم دارن، هومروم تیچر براشون مدارک رو آماده میکنه، راهنماییشون میکنه، کجا باید اپلای کنید، چی کار باید بکنید، بهشون یاد میده این چیزا رو. I say homeroom teacher usually helps students when they want to apply for high school or they want to go to other schools, how to apply, what exams do they have, what should they study. Homeroom teacher helps a lot, and I think we need such a system in my country. That's very helpful because especially about bullying and some personal difficulties, students need that help. That's great. Thank you for. And you said when you teach all subjects to the same group of students, you don't need homeroom teacher. But you are third grade, and you said some subjects are being taught with other teachers, right?
Yeah, but almost all subjects I teach.
Okay. So you don't need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only in my school, other teacher teach only science. So I teach almost all. Yeah.
Multitasking.
Yes.
And now going to students' subjects they study about social manner. Japanese students are the most polite students in the world. Maybe they say it has some negative aspects. For example, they don't talk about their feelings. But I'm talking about positive aspect. They are really polite, really polite. And they learn about social communication, how to behave toward elderly people, toward society. How do you teach that?
I don't know, but I think it's important to I show my students how to behave other people,
Right.
and how to get along with another people.
Right.
I show my student.
Right.
Yeah.
You try to show them with your behavior or
Yes.
teach them? Okay. How with your behavior?
Yeah, but when or if the problem happens, I talk about it. For example, one student said to me, another friend, and the friend say she or he don't want to say. The one student is very shocked, and she come to me and
Kind of fighting they have.
Yeah.
Or arguments, not fighting.
Yeah, so I teach how to say another way.
Okay, to say it in another way.
Yeah.
To say it more polite.
Yes. Repeat.
I think Japanese system is repeat, everything repeat.
Yes.
You do one thing for thousands of times that children learn that.
Yeah.
That's very important. That's very important. And do you have any punishment at your school?
Punishment.
When they forget to do their homeworks, or they have fighting, or they destroy some. I think Japanese students don't destroy school things. Opposite to some students, especially my generation.
They don't have punishment. Yeah.
No punishment.
Yeah,
at all.
but if they forget homework, I ask them why, and after that I talk why they have to do homework.
You explain
Yes.
why it's necessary
Yes.
to do your homework.
And after that I say they do homework here at school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. You have a long time at school, from 8:30 to 5, right?
Yeah. Students come to school at around 8, and it depends on the grade, but almost students leave school at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay. And they eat lunch at school.
Lunch?
Lunch. Hirogohan.
Yes. They eat school lunch. Yeah.
And they have lots of responsibilities during lunchtime, right? To distribute food and to prepare class. Right. And I think they learn a lot of things during that time. How do you make it fun for students to stay that long at school, from 8 to 4? Because students hate school.
Yes.
Usually.
Yeah.
Is it the same?
Yes, of course. They don't like studying. They don't like studying. Yeah. So we have to study how to teach. We have to teach. They can enjoy studying.
Joyful teaching.
Yes.
Lots of having fun.
And I think about lesson schedule. For example, Japanese, math, science, social studies. It's difficult subject.
Social studies are very, very important. What they learn in social studies?
Social studies. They use textbook only.
Only.
Yeah.
And what is inside this textbook?
They can learn Japanese history, and but the social studies is basically basic only. So
right. Okay, so do students have homeworks?
Yeah.
To write at home? Because I know Japanese students have to write many things at school, not just study. They write many things at
Yes.
school. Do they have homework at home too?
Yeah. Homework.
But they don't have any time. 4 o'clock going home and taking rest, and tomorrow 8 o'clock they are at school.
But they have many things to learn, so it's not enough time to learn in
At
their
school.
Yeah. So I think repeating study is so important.
Japanese system.
Yeah.
Japanese system. Repeat something thousands of times. And kanjis.
Yes.
Kanjis are very difficult.
Yeah.
I'm like elementary school student now. I have to write kanjis every week. I know it's so difficult.
Yes.
And have you ever complained to parents, called parents about their children? Have you ever had such a difficult situation or problem?
Yes. It's important to talk a lot with them.
Parents?
Yes. Maybe I think the problem happens. They don't know what I mean. So
kind of misunderstanding happens.
So we have to talk a lot.
Directly.
Yes.
Right. And I think the role of parents in Japanese elementary school is more than role of parents in my country. There are lots of communication between school and parents. They have lots of duties, right? How often they come to your school?
To see their children.
To talk to you, to see their children.
Yeah. They can watch the lesson.
They go to school to watch the lesson. When teacher is teaching, how is their students' performance, right?
Yeah. Before coronavirus, they can come to school once a month.
Right.
Almost. But now, once in 2 months or 3 months.
Right.
But not without lesson. Before summer vacation, winter vacation, we talk about their children.
And you always have some homeworks for vacations, right? Summer vacation, they have lots of homeworks, and spring vacation.
No. Spring vacation.
Not spring vacation because they go to next grade.
Yes.
They don't have homework.
Yeah.
But summer
vacation, they have a lot of homework.
How many weeks they have vacation?
Maybe 4
weeks.
4 weeks.
And they have a lot of homeworks.
But easy.
What kind of? Because easy definition in my country is different from easy definition in Japan.
Maybe easy because we give them Japanese and math homework. It's already studied.
Right.
So it is
kind of review.
Yeah, practicing.
Not to forget.
Yes.
And you check after.
Check is their parents has to check. After that, I check.
Okay. At first, their parents have to check.
Yeah, but the most difficult homework is 自由研究. So like they can choose what they study. For example, my students want to study make a craft. They can do it. Others want to research something. They can do it. They
usually
can
insect. They search for insects.
Yeah.
I know many elementary school students. They search, especially in summer vacation. They search for some worms or cockroaches.
Yes.
Cockroaches and butterflies and trains. Also trains.
It's good.
They love trains and study research about local trains in their area, right?
When I was a child, I searched ant. Yes.
Okay. And you wrote some reports
Yes.
From first grade to sixth grade, right?
First grade to sixth grade, all students. You said all students do it. Yeah, of course.
Right.
But maybe a little student don't search about something because it's difficult.
Right.
So little student they may make something.
Some handicrafts.
Yeah.
Right.
Drawing pictures and so on. Yeah.
But elementary schools near my house, first grade, especially first grade students usually come with their teachers around riverbank, and they try to introduce animals or stones and talking about these things to students. But third grade and upper, they usually go themselves and they try to find something. Okay. And for the last question, do you like your job?
Yes, I like my job, but many difficult things happen. But sometimes, so very happy things happen. So I want to continue to experience. To
gain experience.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. When I teach English at this school, but I never consider myself a teacher. I always think I'm learning myself too. Being teacher is like that. You are a teacher, but you learn yourself every month, every year. You learn new things. So it's exciting.
Yes.
But difficult.
Yes.
Very difficult. Okay, thank you very much.
You.
Thank you. It was very kind of you to accept that.
Yeah.
I know it's the end of the day and it was your day off. But I'm very sorry to keep you here long. And if you have any question, please write on comments. I will convey your question to Chisa. Thank you very much for watching our video, and thank you, Chisa, again. Hope to see you again. I see you every week.
Yes.
We meet every week. Okay. Thank you very much. See you next time.
See you.